Mataji, I can feel a very positive aura, or can say vibes or calmness in your eyes. What is the reason behind this?
It is a very good question and very deep question.
Yeah. So, how this spirituality came in your life? Can you elaborate this difference between teacher and guru?
Who brings you from the darkness to the light,
Yeah.
you know?
Why you love Jaya Mata so much? First of all, just kind of
Right.
why you love so much Jaya
Okay.
Mata?
Right. This is my favorite topic.
That's why
Yes,
I
I
actually would
can.
like. I actually want this answer from both scientific and spiritual mode. Well, how Gaumutra is actually important for our life.
And it can heal human's body from many bacteria
What kind of meditation do you do?
when you concentrate on your soul. Okay? And here you will find your aradhana, here you will find your goal.
If I'm doing something in my present and the memory, the guiltiness, the regression of my past is spoiling my present, then how I have to look into this matter?
Guilt already purifies you. Okay? But only feeling guilty will not help you.
Radhe Radhe Mataji.
Radhe Radhe Deepak.
How are
Radhe
you?
Radhe. I'm good with Papa's blessings, with Guruji's blessings.
And how's all going on?
You know, life in ashram is always very good because we are staying next to our Guru, and life is very beautiful with your right perception to life. You know, even if we are going through difficult times in the life, we still can see the beauty of it.
Sure.
So when anybody asks me how is life, I would always say life is beautiful and it's going on well. Yes, it's going with your practice, with your sadhana. It's always beautiful.
Mataji, I can feel a very positive aura, or can say vibes or calmness in your eyes. What is the reason behind this?
It is a very good question and very deep question.
Yeah.
You know, the kindness, love, and the peace. It is one condition of your mind and your heart, which doesn't depend on what's happening around you. It is something that that's connected with your soul and with your inner self. So, if you want to be happy and shanti, and if you want to radiate this love, you have to find it from within yourself. You know, shall I go deeper in this topic?
Little bit.
Little bit,
Sure.
okay. So when the person is born, you know, when you see just a newborn baby, he always lives in the same condition. In this, he stays in his own world. He is self-contained, and why baby is like the human when he is born, he doesn't depend on the outside world. Okay, he starts to depend on his physical needs, and that's what makes him cry.
Yeah.
But the rest of the time, baby is living in his own world, and he is not attached to his mother, father. There is no attachment, so he is a self-contained. And after some period of time, any human, he starts to get attached.
Yeah.
First, he will get attached to his physical needs. Then he will get attached to his mother and his father. And then slowly, the human being, like any person, like you or me or whoever, you know, who is born in this world, they will start to depend on someone, and they will start to attach.
Yeah.
first attachment comes with mother, then maybe with father, and with other humans. And then one very, very strong habit develops. And this habit we bring to our life. This habit of thinking. We think that our happiness depends on someone, you know? And actually, the truth is that when we were made by God, okay, there is everything within ourselves that can make ourselves happy, happy, self-content, okay. So, but due to agyana, due to ignorance, we start to search for this happiness from the outside world, from the relations. Somebody is thinking that they will be happy when they will get married. When they will get married, still they don't fulfill themselves, right? Okay, they think after, okay, I will get happy when I will have my children. Then the children are born, okay. Still there is no fulfillment, no happiness. They will think, okay, I will be happy when I will build my house, when I will buy a car. And it is, I think it is something that it's a misconception of the entire, idea of happiness. We forget that our happiness is within us, and no matter what's happening around, it doesn't matter. You are married or you are in sannyasi life. You have children or you are living alone. Anytime you can be happy. You can be calm. You can be shanti. You can be so much lovable person, and you can find it within yourself. Okay. So this habit that we start to develop in ourselves from our childhood, with the sadhana, with our practice, we can change, and we can find our real self. And in this case, if someone is lucky to find their guru, this way becomes much more easy, much more complete, and much more beautiful.
That's what I got personally whenever I feel this kind of deep in sadhana and meditation also. And I think I'm very blessed, and I found Guruji, like mentor like you. So that's actually great for me. I actually done something very good in my past. That's just because I got person kind of you. So this is also thank God.
Yeah, this is true. No, when we start our sadhana, our practice, spiritual practice, we always chant one mantra. I will just read a part of it when we say Om Gururu Brahma Gururu Vishnu Gururu Devo Maheshwaraha Gururu Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Okay, it means that Guru is Brahma, Guru is Vishnu, Guru is Maheshwaraha. So Guru is the one who will show you the path of knowledge. He will teach you the real love, and he will give you all knowledge, whatever you need, whatever you are looking for. He can complete, he can answer all your questions. Yes. Guru Tattva is very beautiful, it's mysterious, and of course, if someone finds a guru in his life, he must be a very lucky person, and it is definitely a connection of his past lives and past karmas. Yes.
Okay, it's actually very great and very deep answers. I think lots of person who can inspire from this segment. That's what is the reason behind this calmness and happiness. So actually, I am also very curious about these things, and my friends also. You basically belongs to Russia, I think. Probably yes.
I have international background.
Yeah. Okay.
Normally, when people ask me where did you come from, you know, you are from the place where your heart belongs to.
Yeah.
So my heart belongs to Vrindavan, Bharat, Bharat. We call it Bharat Ma.
Yeah, Bharat Ma.
But my background is international. I was born in London.
Okay.
I grew up in London. I was brought up in London. I've got my homeopathy degree also in London. I'm a homeopathic doctor.
Okay.
I'm a doctor of homeopathy.
Okay.
But I've got Russian roots as well. Yes.
Okay. So I was not wrong.
Yes.
Okay. Mataji, you actually grown up there. You actually taken all studies there. So how this spirituality came in your life?
You know, actually, spirituality, it doesn't come in the life. It doesn't come. It's always with you. Actually, you are born a spiritual person. This is actually the main essence of everybody's existence, spirituality. Because we are born with this. What means spirituality? Means that there is a spirit inside ourselves. Okay, so it doesn't come; it stays with us. We just need to pay a little bit attention. Okay, we just need to concentrate on this spirit within us. We call it Atma or Jiva, or we call it higher consciousness. We can give different names to this seed of spirituality in ourselves. So, and the spirituality means, in terms of seeking of, you know, higher wisdom and higher knowledge, I think it comes not in this life. It's something that we bring with our past karmas, with our past incarnations. Because someone has interest in spiritual life, somebody is not interested.
Probably.
And according to person's karma, he is following this way. So in my life, I think it's something that I brought from my previous lives. It was already natural. In my life, it was already natural that from my childhood I was praying to God. I was connecting with God every day, and I was asking to find the Guru. It was something that was fixed in my mind from my childhood, in my heart, and I was in the search. I went through different dharmas, through different religions. I read many spiritual books, and I met different saints, not only from Hindu religion, in Christianity, and I went to Muslim saints and different people. But definitely I was destined to meet with our Guruji, Sri Devdas Ji Maharaj. And when I've met him, then I understood that there is no need to search more. There is no need. From the first sight, you know, from the first meeting, I understood that my soul is satisfied. My soul is happy, and I understood that my search ends right there, and I just need to surrender to the feet of my Guru. I've got Guru Mantra, and since this time, my life has been changed. I can't say it has been changed totally, because I was continuously doing my business, and I was living in a spiritual life in samsara. Okay, so I was doing business, and I was involved in different charity programs, and I was learning yoga from Guruji. And when I've met Guruji, and until now, I can't see the where is the where is the end of this knowledge,
Yeah.
when real guru comes in your life, you will see the endless knowledge of wisdom, love, knowledge, every day, every moment. But this wisdom and knowledge will open only if you surrender.
Yeah.
Yes, if you have this bhakti, this devotion in your heart, then this Guru Tattva will open in its full capacity, and you will not find any end. If in your life, I will share just my personal experience.
Yeah, that's what actually we want.
Yes, I will share what I feel in my life.
Yeah.
Okay, so when on the path of spirituality, you try to reserve something for yourself, okay? You can't get full knowledge, There must be full dedication. Whatever you do in your life, whatever you do, you study, you work, you do business, you you live your family life. You will be successful only if you do it in the full capacity, with full dedication. Same, you can get the spiritual knowledge only if you are fully dedicated, So it's like there are two types of ways, pravriti marga, and nivriti marga.
Can you explain a little bit more?
Yes. Pravriti marga, it's the way of evolution. It's a very slow process, Darwin's theory of evolution.
Yeah.
This theory exists and it has place to be in terms of nature, evolution of different jivas.
Yeah, different species.
But it is not applicable to human beings. We were made as a human beings.
Yeah.
There was no evolution from monkey to human, no. And modern science already proved that. If we will search for this, so we will find that there was no evolution of human from monkey to human beings. We were made as human beings with the capacity to atmagyana, So, but in our spiritual path, there are two types. Marga, we call it marga in Hindi.
Yeah.
Pravriti marga and nivriti marga means the way of evolution. And it is very slow. It is possible, but you have to live many lives. And it is a very long path. You have to develop yourself slowly. And it happens when you are not fully dedicated to the spiritual path.
Yeah.
But there is another way. It's called Nivriti Marga. Nivriti Marga, when you full surrender, when you accept your guru, and when you fully dedicate yourself to the way of spirituality, it doesn't mean that you have to take sannyas and go out of this world, but it means that you have to full concentrate and you have to full dig into the search of who am I, you have to search for atmagyana without compromise, So this is Nivriti Marga, and it is a very fast way when in this life a person can get atmagyana and the person can be person can get mukti, a person can get moksha. But without Guru Kripa it is not possible. Yes. So full dedication and surrender to Guru's feet is the most crucial part of spirituality. Yes. Many people say to me, "Oh, I have many teachers. I don't like to get stuck with some one person. But according to my experience, You may have many teachers in the life, but
Yeah.
you can have only one guru.
Yeah.
You can learn different books. You can study. You can meet with interesting people, but
Can you elaborate this difference between teacher and guru?
guru. What is a guru? This is the one who enlightens your life with knowledge, who brings you from the darkness to the light.
Yeah.
Guru, darkness and light. So it is the one who can enlighten your soul. Okay, and guru is someone with whom you have connection through many lives, and once you see your guru, you will understand this is my guru.
Yeah.
Okay, there can be many teachers. Teacher is someone who can share with you, who can give you knowledge. Okay, knowledge about different sciences. A teacher, it can be a teacher of social sciences, teacher of mathematics, physics, biology, even spiritual teacher. It can be yoga teacher, meditation teacher. But guru is the one who will give you entire knowledge. Okay, he can give you knowledge of every aspect of your life.
Yeah.
He can give you knowledge of the family life. He can teach you about your health. And most important, he will teach you about yourself. Guru is the one who will show you your real self, who you are. And the guru is I cannot say the person,
Yeah, sure. We cannot say the person.
because guru, according to our Vedic Dharma, according to Sanatana Dharma, guru is not a person.
Yeah.
He is equivalent to God, because he is the one who is showing you the path to your real self and to your, to your soul. And he is the one who will give you this Atmagyan.
Yeah.
Atmagyan. Not every teacher can do this.
No.
Only Guru can do. Yes.
Mataji, you actually research a lot on Cow Mata. I
Yes.
probably saw the love or the kindness which you show with Cow Matas. So I have some questions regarding Cow Mata.
Yes. Cow Mata is my love.
Yeah, that's love and the kindness.
Yes.
So first of all, there's why you love Cow Mata so much? First of all, just kind
Right.
of why you love so much Cow Mata?
Right. This is my favorite topic.
That's why
Yes,
I actually would like.
I can talk about Gomata for hours and hours. First I heard from my guru that Gomata is holy, and I know how my Guruji loves, and I know that Baba loved Gomata too much, and Baba told that I live in Gomata, and my soul is in Gomata. And first, I have accepted as a belief. All Hindu people, they worship Gomata. Okay, in Sanatana Dharma, in Hindu Dharma, we believe that Gomata is holy, and all the gods and goddesses reside in her.
Yeah.
Okay, and I know that many Hindu people, they believe in this. And they just accept it as a truth. But rarely I can see people who really feel it, who really feels that Gomata is a divine being. I can't say Gomata is an animal. It's a divine creature of God.
That's why I'm not using any animal word.
No, it is Gomata. It has a body which looks similar like an animal, but it is not. We can't say animal because Gomata has a very different energy. It's divine energy, and this you can feel only when you have experience with her.
Can you express that kind of feeling in a little bit words, if it's possible?
The most spiritual experience. We can't explain with words, right?
That's
You can't explain in words even love, love and the highest emotions in your life. You can't express with words, but I'll try. I'll try my best.
okay.
Go Mata. Why I love Go Mata, and why I want to care about her.
Yeah.
Because she is our mother, And when I came here in the ashram, I knew that Guruji loves Gaumata too much, but I didn't have experience. And I started to go in Goshala every day. I've got, special brushes. Once, if anybody will come in ashram, I will definitely give them a couple of brushes just to go and make seva to Gaumata.
Okay.
So when I start to meet with Gaumata, I feel very much shanti and very much peace, First, I started to understand their body language because many people afraid of Gaumata because they are very big, and people don't understand their language.
Yeah.
First, I started to learn the language of Gaumata. I had to understand their feelings, their likes and dislikes. Some Gaumata, they are very friendly, and every Gaumata has her own feelings. Some cows, they can express their feelings. Some cannot express.
Yeah.
Some Gaumata will protect themselves, and some Gaumata will accept all the pain, and they will accept it silently. And what I understood that they are very sensitive for sound, for your voice. You know who has love. You can recognize the any creature. You can understand if they have love or not. If they appreciate love, they know what love is.
Yeah.
And when you love Gaumata, when you care her, she appreciates it too much,
Wow.
and they return this love to you, many folds, They return their love many times more than you give it to her,
In the form of blessings?
In the form of blessings. And when you stay with cow, with Gaumata, you will feel too much peace. People come and they just make Gaumata puja.
Yeah.
They scare Gaumata, they feel tense. But actually, you have, when we pray to God, when we pray, it is our deep connection of our Atma with Paramatma, with this divine consciousness. Okay? And we pray every day. And we have deep connection between our soul and our Ishta Devata or Guru, our Aradhana. We call it Aradhana, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So with Gaumata is the same. If you want to start feeling her, and if you want to understand her divinity, her holiness, if you want to start feel her love, you should share your love first.
Yeah.
You have to come to Gaumata. You have to stay with her. So I started feeling Gaumata when I started to make seva. Okay. First I had to believe only. Gaumata is a holy, and I have to make seva. And I used to make seva to Gaumata, and every year we have to buy busa and all the food, and we have to build a nice Goshala in ashram. I did it first because it's a rule, and I have to follow my Guruji's, path and Guruji's order, and but really, I started loving Go Mata, from the bottom of my heart when I came to the ashram. Understand?
Okay.
And I've got experience with Go Mata.
Okay.
And as to my personal experience, I know that Go Mata will take your pain silently. There were different times in my life, and there were some moments when I was feeling like I was in a state of despair. I was very upset by something that was happening in my life. And every time when I came in Goshala to Gomata in such a state of, in the state of despair, Gomata surrounds me.
Wow.
And they start to leak,
Wow.
and I feel that they leak out all the sorrows of your life, So she is mother. She can feel you. She can. I can't say that they use too much of their intelligence, but they use too much of their Atma Shakti. They have very holy soul. Every Gomata is a very holy creature. She will feel you. And sometimes she will get angry with you. Sometimes she will love you. And but every attitude of Gomata is holy. It's a sacred.
That's great. That's great.
I can speak about Gomata hours and hours.
Okay, why not? Why not? We will do a special podcast just on Gau Mata and all divinity, all the kind of things
Yes.
which comes out from Gau Mata. Okay, Mataji, next question is again from Gau Mata. You research a lot on Gau Mata's product.
Yes.
And one of the most trending Gau Mata's product is called Gaumutra. That is also so many types. I actually want this answer from both scientific and spiritual mode. How Gaumutra is actually important for our life, for our daily routine, or for our work, or for our body. How Gaumutra is so much important?
It is important. Gaumutra. Did you hear anything about life in the dead water? No. Okay, there is a science. And did you read any mythology of any country when, there is a story when some prince, is dead or almost dead after the battlefield, after some fight. And then some Vaidya, the healer, brings to them dead water and life water. I think this kind of story is available almost in every mythology, in every country's, history. But so I'll tell you about Gomutra.
Yeah.
Gomutra and Gomutra Arka. Actually, Gomutra is a dead water, and Gomutra Arka is a life water.
Oh.
So now I will explain you. I can't say scientific. I will not explain you in scientific language, but what research I've made for this, and I've read Charaka Samhita and some other Ayurvedic texts about Gomutra Arka. Gomutra. So when you take Gomutra itself, it has too much healing properties. It has 32 microelements, which includes gold, selenium, magnesium, and many others. And Gomutra itself, it is acidic in nature, and it can heal human's body from many bacteria. It can heal from worm infestations. It has a very strong antiparasitic effect. Gomutra itself. In past times, when warriors, the army, went to the war to fight with their enemies, the necessary part of the, I can't say. They were always taking Gomata, because Gomata's urine, this Gomutra, it will heal their wounds. So with the Gomutra, we can make Gomutra Arka. So this is life water. There is one Japanese scientist. I don't remember his name, but he used to make too much research about life in the dead water. He was searching the crystals of water and the energy. And Japanese scientists, they found that life water is the water which has negative ORP, and it is alkaline.
Okay.
ORP means oxidation reduction potential, ORP. And scientists recommended to drink water with negative ORP. And they say that it's life water. And it should be alkaline.
Yeah.
And when we make Gomutra Arka, according to all the rules, when we follow the rules which are written in the scriptures, in the Ayurvedic texts, then we will get such a life water. And it has very stable properties. When we make life water with ionizers, with different machines, these properties of water will remain only for 24 hours or less, and then it will disappear. And when we make Gomutra Arka according to our Vedic recipes, these properties will stay for many months. It will remain negative ORP, and it will be highly alkaline substance. And this Gomutra Arka, it can cure many diseases, many diseases. And it is a very strong bioenhancer. What means bioenhancer? There is also modern research on Gomutra Arka. I mean Gomutra Arka. Gomutra itself, it has different properties. It is acidic in nature. We can call it dead water. Okay, but dead water is also very healing water. It has many salts. Okay, it's acidic in nature. And when we have Gomutra Arka, it has almost no salts, but it has many volatile compounds. It has many micro elements and nutrients, many TDS, like total dissolved solids indicator is very high, and it has pH level 8 to 9. It is very alkaline. Neutral pH level 7 is neutral. So when we make Gomutra Arka, the pH level starts from 7.5, and the highest I think is 8.9. It is it's a highly alkaline solution, I can say, highly alkaline medicine. And it has ORP minus 300, minus 400, or minus 500. So it is very strong. And I think that oxidation reduction potential is actually the reason of why our scriptures call Gomutra Arka bioenhancer. Because when ORP of this liquid, the Gomutra Arka is negative, it means it has possibility, it has capacity to enter the membrane of the cells and deliver all necessary elements, nutrients directly into the cell of our body. Our blood has ORP minus 70, minus 80, And if Gomutra Arka has ORP minus 300 to 400, it acts like a extraordinary bioenhancer. In here in Sri Devraha Baba Ashram, we make Gomutra Arka.
Yeah,
And
that's what actually I would like to ask you. You
Yes.
discussed this two process, that Vedic also and this machinery also. So
Yes.
which process does you use in this ashram?
In ashram we follow only Vedic rules.
Wow.
You know.
Which process generally we used in traditional method, or say Vedic scripture method?
Yes. First of all, we have to collect Gomutra only on Brahma Muhurta.
Wow.
You know, this is the time, or it starts before sunrise.
Yeah.
It's half an hour before sunrise, sunrise time, and half an hour after sunrise.
Wow.
Only this time, Gomutra has the most, concentrated healing properties.
Okay.
It's full of vitamins, nutrients, which has a tremendous healing effect on our body.
Wow.
Energy-wise also, you know,
Yeah.
it's the most energetical substance when we collect it on Brahma Muhurta. Because on Brahma Muhurta, it is the all the nature has the energy of arousal, you know, everything wakes up, you know, even the plants, you know, when they sleep nighttime, all the energy is collected in the roots, you know. Why we don't disturb plants in the evening? We are not allowed to collect any medicinal plant. We are not allowed to pick up the flowers in the evening after the sunset, because we believe and we know that the plant is sleeping. And science is also saying to us that all the energy of the plant goes to the roots.
Yeah.
And when morning comes, and with the first sun rays, with the sunrise, energy comes back.
Yeah.
You know, we are also part of nature.
Yeah.
And Gomata is also part of nature. So the most energetical Gomutra that she delivers to us humans, it's like an Amrita, you know Amrita.
Yeah.
Yes. So we collect this Gomutra on Brahma Muhurta. Then immediately we have to proceed to the next step. We have to distill it. We have a special distillators, you know, distillers.
Yeah, distillation process.
Yes, there is a distillation process. And with this distillation process, it depends on the diseases, you know. There are so many types of Gomutra. We make 18 types of Gomutra in ashram. And some types of Gomutra can cure very serious diseases also, such as Parkinson's disease and asthma and memory, you know, Brahmi Gomutra Arka. Yes. It will restore the connection between neurons, you know.
Wow. Yeah, neuron, that brain cells. Okay, if someone wants to get this Gomutra, because probably I think if someone is listening this whole conversations and someone at this moment, I think they're probably gonna be buy this Gomutra from this ashram, because the kind of traditional method we are following, the purity we are following. So how can they buy?
Easily. Actually, we can. Yes, I think we can buy this Gomutra online. There is a website which is dedicated to Gomata. It has kamdinaseva.com. Here you can buy these products. Otherwise, you can come here in the ashram and buy.
I actually will list this in this description, the address of this ashram in the description.
Yes.
So you can came here and enjoy this.
Yes. So Gomutra Arka acts as a very strong bioenhancer. So in our ashram, in Sri Devraha Baba ashram, we make different kinds of Gomutra Arka. For example, if we make Haldi Gomutra Arka, or Tulsi Gomutra Arka, or Brahmi Gomutra Arka, so there is a certain healing properties of every herb. Okay. Haldi Gomutra, Haldi itself, it has very strong antimicrobial, antibiotic properties. It acts as a very strong blood purifier. There are so many healing properties of Haldi. And when we make a Gomutra Arka with halti, we have to follow certain steps. We have to make some fermentation process. Then we have to add some special ingredients, like some special salts or some natural ingredients. And in the end, we will get halti Gomutra Arka. And haldi Gomutra Arka will enhance the properties of haldi multifold. It will be much more effective to take haldi, with Gomutra Arka in form of haldi Gomutra Arka. You will get it. You will get much better effect, and it's subtle effect also. It's subtle. It will work on micromolecular level. When you take Brahmi Gomutra Arka, it's very useful for students.
How?
Because Brahmi is famous for memory. If somebody has a problem with memory, somebody cannot concentrate on their studies, or just you can't concentrate, you can't remember something. Not only students, in the life we have so much tension, so much stress in our regular life, in everyday life, when we go to the office and when we go to home, everywhere we can meet with the stress. There are different how to say, triggers, and Brahmi herb is famous for memory, for concentration. And when we make Brahmi Gomutra Arka, it makes like wonders. It acts as a very good memory enhancer.
Every student should buy this Brahmi.
Yes, every student or every manager, every person who has to involve their memory, their intelligence in the work, in the studies, or just everybody who has stress, Okay, for stress we have to make meditation, we have to make dhyana also. But Brahmi Gomutra Arka will help a lot, I've got very good results. And all the people, who lose concentration, who lose memories, because with age, the connection between neurons in our brains is becoming like disseminated. It becomes weak. Sometimes old people lose their memory. Okay, they can forget the words. They can forget many things. Yes, so Brahmi Gomutra Arka helps to restore the memory. Not only to keep memory on its level, on the current level, it will help to restore the memory. Yes, and I have experience in this. I have many patients, and our Brahmi Gomutra Arka is very famous now. Yes, we produce it in a very limited quantity. And it always goes. And the quality of sleep is getting better. People who have insomnia, who can't sleep, due to overthinking, due to stresses. With Brahmi Gomutra Arka, they have too much relief. Quality of sleep and length of sleep. The quality of sleep, it improves. Yes, and when you have good rest, your memory also works.
Sure.
Yes, very nice. Yes.
Okay. Okay, Mataji, this actually Gau Mata topics end, and we are switching to the topic of meditation.
Yes.
So, what kind of meditation do you do?
Meditation. There are so many types of meditation.
That's actually, I have following question regarding that. Just before that, I am asking which kind of meditation you do.
What is meditation? Meditation is, we can call it also upasana. contemplation. Okay, there are some practices, some meditation which is very private. Your Guruji is giving to you, and he is saying you have to practice and don't share it with anyone.
Okay. Sure.
Yes, but there is some meditation that I can share with you with my open heart, and I will be very happy to share it with you. So let's just discuss first what is meditation itself. There may be different kind of meditation, and we can call it upasana. Upasana means contemplation. When you contemplate on something, okay, and there can be two types of upasana. One upasana when you meditate on the form, and it is very easy. It's much easier for most of the people. This upasana when you meditate on the form, everywhere in the world, in any dharma, when you go, not in any dharma, in Christianity, in Hinduism, in different religions, when you go in the temple, you will see the form of God. You will find the Jesus, Mother Maria. You will find Shivji, Vishnuji. You will find different gods. In ashram we see Baba because Guru is God. And we can meditate on the form of God, and we can see God in our heart. And for most of the people, this is the easiest way, because we are habitual to perceive everything through our indriyas, through the eyes, through what we can see, what we can touch, what we can feel, and we try to contemplate on something which is invisible through the form, which is also good, And another type of upasana, another type of meditation is without form. When you concentrate on your soul, okay? And here you will find your aradhana, here you will find your God, because you are part of this big Paramatma, you are actually the inseparable part of this for whom you worship, You are Paramatma inside yourself, Guruji once taught me this bhajan. It's very simple, but it's very nice. You know this bhajan? Am Brahmayashmi Shivoham Shivoham Chidananda Rupam Shivoham 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 Shivoham. I am Brahma, I am Vishnu, I am Maheshwara, I am Shiva, I am the form of eternal bliss, I am the form of Ananda, Chidananda Rupam. So when we meditate, it doesn't matter which way do we choose. The way of contemplation of form, of like Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, or we just decide to contemplate on our soul. The result will be one. Any, we can say the goal, the final destiny of any meditation is to feel, to understand and to feel the unity of your Jivatma with Paramatma. In the end of every upasana, when your upasana is complete, your meditation is complete, you will not feel difference between you and aradhana, between you and the form of God on which you contemplate and which you meditate. Okay? So this is meditation. And there are different kinds of meditations. You can meditate on your heart, you can meditate on your soul, you can, the beautiful meditation when you meditate on your guru, you know, but the result will be same.
Yeah.
You will feel that you are one with whom, on whom you contemplate, on whom you meditate. You are one. There is no difference between you as a Jivatma and
Yeah.
between Paramatma, and between this beautiful form on which you meditate.
Okay.
So you can practice any kind of meditation. You can pray to any god. You can, you know, which resembles with your heart, you know. For me, my beautiful form of meditation, if I would prefer to meditate on the form, I would prefer to meditate on my guru, Devraha Baba, and my Guruji who gave me Guru Mantra, Devdas Ji Maharaj.
Yeah.
Yes, because for me, the Guru Tattva is the same, you know. Baba or Guruji, they are form of the same divine knowledge, wisdom, and light. So this is the most beautiful meditation. And of course, I like to meditate for just for the soul, you know. And Radharani is the Prema Swarupa of Lord Krishna, you know. And she is Lord Krishna's Hladini Shakti and Prema Avatar. And we can discuss and we can learn some meditation.
Sure.
Maybe
I actually would like to
sometime.
do a separate podcast on 7 chakras and on meditation also.
Yes.
But whenever we will meet again, we'll cover this special topic in that. Before that, let's have some sansaric question. This is the last
Why not?
mode of the podcast. So I personally apologize if that some questions belongs to some kind of youngs group. So let's see how is this
It's
question.
okay, let's see.
Mataji, we do so many things in our life. It may be good, it may be worst. If that is good, that give us positivity, calmness, happiness. But if that is negative, that give us regression, guiltiness, negativity. If I'm doing something in my present and the memory, the guiltiness, the regression of my past is spoiling my present, then how I have to look into this matter? How I have to deal with this situation?
Now I remember Baba's words, you know. Baba told my child, live in samsara, but don't let samsara to live inside you. You know, we have to live in this material world. You know, we have to be active here. Because without a material world, we cannot do even good karma in our age of in our Kali Yuga. It is age of material. You know, material things are too much strong. You know, this material aspect of our life. So about the guilt, about something that disturbs you from the past. You know. First, you have to question yourself why it is disturbing you and why you feel guilty. You know, our life is such a beautiful path. You know, when we can clear our mistakes. You know, you did some bad karma. Okay, you did something that makes you feel guilty. But you are already guilty. You already feel this, and you are suffering with this feeling, right? And this feeling of guilt already purifies you, okay? But only feeling guilty will not help you, okay? You have to change yourself, and you are a different person today, okay? When you did something in the past, and this amount of karma was like, let's say, this much, okay? Today you have to make this much good karma.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And Yoga Vasishtha, you know, Lord Rama had the same question.
Mm-hmm.
In his very young age,
Mm-hmm.
you know, maybe he was at the age of 15 or 16 years.
Mm-hmm.
He was also asking about the karmas of the past.
Mm-hmm.
And Vasishtha Rishi, his guru, he told him, you know, the karma which you do now is more important than your past life.
Yeah.
You know, it should be more strong.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you are guilty for something in the past,
Mm-hmm.
this is past. This is, you can't change it. You're right.
Yeah.
Right. You can't change it.
Yeah.
But you can change your presence.
Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure that you don't look behind. You look today. You have to see your today's karma, and this will give you relief. Okay. If you hurt someone with your words, with your actions, make someone happy today.
Yeah, sure. We will try to do.
Okay. If you hurt your closed ones, okay. Normally we don't feel guilty for some strangers, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Normally we feel guilty for
The closest one.
yes, for some karma which is related to closed people. So have enough courage, have enough strength to solve this, to forgive yourself and forgive people. And you have to keep in mind one very important thing. When you feel guilty, this is a very bad vibration. And this vibration will bring diseases in your mental body, in your physical body. Okay? Any feeling of guilt or sorrow will slowly destroy your willpower. It will destroy your even physical strength, you know. It will deplete your entire energy, you know, this feeling of guilt. And it's something that destroys your life. So, and you are a human being.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have a power to decide what emotions you can feel right now. Okay, human being has power to decide what to feel. You know, we have power to control our mind, our feelings, our emotions, and this is truth. You know, some people they just don't aware. They are not aware of this power within themselves. So you have power to decide you are going to feel guilty, or you are going to decide to live happy. Okay.
Okay.
And you have to live happy always.
Okay.
We have right for mistakes, but we have possibility to clear these mistakes.
Yeah.
You know, we have this possibility, and every day is your new life. You know, if you woke up today, means you have your new life. You know, and in this new life, you can make a new history. You know. You can clear everything. You can clear all your karmic accounts. Okay? Wow. So, and if a human has power to forgive, you have to forgive yourself. You know?
Wow, what a line this is.
And you have to forgive yourself because God is forgiving. You know, this Paramatma, Guru. You know, you can see God through your Guru. If Guru forgives you, who are you to not forgive yourself?
Yes,
okay?
Definitely.
And it is not right if Guru forgives you, you know, this Paramatma forgives you. Why you get stuck in this low vibrations which spoiling your life, and you are responsible for this. Yeah. Allow yourself to make mistakes and be strong enough to clear these mistakes, you know, to change your life for better. Every day you can become a little bit better, yes, person. And and always you have to remember one more thing. Somebody is living within yourself, and it's this name is a soul, you know, your Atma. And when person is saying, my soul is painful, I'm suffering, my soul is paining, my soul is crying, I'll open you one secret. Soul is never crying. Soul is never feeling pain. It's our mind and our ego. That's who is feeling pain, and that what's giving pain to you, your mind, because your soul is always in one condition. It is in condition of shanti. It is in condition of love and bliss and gratitude. All the light, all the love, all the peace resides in your soul. Understand? So you just come back to this condition, and for this we need meditation.
Wow, what a way to connect these all topics.
Yes.
Okay, Mata Ji. Personally, actually, I'm very deep in this topic. I have to move out from this deep conversations. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You gave your precious time to this podcast, and I hope this podcast will change someone's life, someone's days, and I pray to God that we have another podcast also. So thank you so much for this podcast. And apart from this, that thank you, do you have some lines for me?
You are my lovely soul.
Thank you.
Yes. Just to bring your life, your light, your knowledge to people, to who is close to you and who is far away.
Yeah.
Just spread your light through whatever you do in your life, whatever karma you do, in this world. Just spread your inner light through everything what you make.
Sure, why not? I will try to do. And I actually bless, and I'm pretty happy. I learned a lot from this podcast, and I think whoever is consuming this podcast, they will learn a lot. So thank you so much for having us.
Baba's bless and Radharani's love to you. Radharani.